YouTube, it's Mike here. I'm in my chicken pen. I'm going to talk a little bit about lights. I have a majority Australorp. These guys here, the black ones, they're considered a winter layer, and I often will breed them with other types that are considered summer layers, like a barred rock or I think these red hens are considered summer layers. Either way, when it comes to chickens, one of the biggest things that make a difference is daylight. Optimal daylight or lighting hours for chickens is between 14 and 16 hours. And I just thought I'd point out some of the things I've noticed over time. And I was just setting the timer here. If at all possible, the best time to add the light seems to be in the morning. You could have a light stay on all night long. If you have windows in your barn at all, like I do, I tried to put lots of big windows in, the chickens will just go to bed whenever. When it starts to get dark, they'll go to bed. So the evening lighting, although something like a commercial red hen, maybe like these guys here, an artificial light seems to keep them up a little bit. For the most part, if the lights are going off as dark is kind of setting in, that's about the maximum you're going to get out of most, especially your heritage breed chickens. When the sun starts to set, they seem to go to bed no matter what. But what I have noticed is you could you could give them an hour to sleep and set the light to come on in the middle of the night, and they're all going to wake up. Roosters are going to start crowing, the hens are going to start eating and wanting to lay eggs and carry on. So being as it is getting to be shorter days around here, I'm setting my timer. It's going to come on before 5, and it's going to go off pretty well at 8 o'clock in the evening. The 8 o'clock in the evening is more for me, actually, I think, than for the birds. And like I say, you're going to get your best effect from your earlier lights coming on. And other than that, I mean, if you got feed, which I've let them run out, I have this bad habit in the fall and winter especially to let them run out of feed for a few hours. That makes them clean up the feeder, gets them to scratch through the floor a bit and pick up any stray grain. And then by doing that, you can keep your rodents to a minimum and hopefully avoid any other issues. Say like I had last winter when I had a weasel get in and kill off a whole whack of birds. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Chicken questions, comments. There's a few things, being as I've had chickens all my life, that I may not be thinking to tell people. But yeah, timer and light. Actual light and intensity of light is somewhat important. The bluer the light, the better it seems. But other than that, I mean, I only have one bulb in my barn, and that seems to be plenty. I think it's one of those curly lights with it's the brighter blue style, and that seems to be plenty. It's enough to get them going first thing in the morning, and then keeps them awake until the sun comes up. So gives them the daytime, the day hours they need to get back laying here, because they're all just coming off a bit of a molt, which is fine. I do a molt usually in the spring and a molt in the fall, because I have winter and summer birds, and I crossbreed them. If you don't do that, they'll lay till they die. So yeah, any questions, let me know. Ciao.